Sir, take me in from my PC.
Guys, I hope you can all see and hear me. If you can see and hear me, just type it in the comment box so that I know that all of you can see and hear me. Yeah? Okay, fantastic, guys, fantastic. Welcome each one of you. Welcome each one of you for taking out your valuable time in a place where you could actually have done anything. You could have relaxed, but you are the people who have that thirst to learn something and learn to do something. Pawan is saying, no, what is happening, Pawan? You're not able to see. So if you have some challenge, what I would suggest is, Pawan, you can log out and log in. That will really help you out because that could be one of the challenges. So if any of you are having any issues, so the easiest way is, guys, try to log in two devices, one on mobile and on the computer. If you are actually having two devices, so that by chance sometimes internet could have some challenges, so that is where you can actually take it and that should actually take out all your challenges. Okay, so one second, let me allow few people. And guys, before we get started, I want to actually try to understand from all of you, how many of you are part of my group, part of my actually channel. You've been following me on YouTube or on Telegram or any other place. How many of you really know me? How many of you don't know me? So that I have a better idea about it. Rajshekhar is lifting hand, so I know you are a part of my tribe. So what about others, guys? So if you are actually having no idea about me, you can just type in no idea in the comment box so that I know how many of you are familiar, how many of you are not familiar. Okay, Shakir says no idea, Rajan says no idea. Okay, couple of you are quite new for this. So what I would immediately do, few things, very important. I think you would not be following me. So the easiest thing what we will do is, first and foremost thing, I'll make you join few important groups which will help you to get to know a lot of other things. This will make things more easier. And let me quickly introduce myself before I get started with the program, so that since we are going to spend a good amount of time with each other, so it's better that we do, with your permission, I think I can introduce myself so that all of you, since you are going to spend at least close to 7 hours, we'll be spending together. So let's understand, let you know about me, then I'll be able to explain you a lot more things here. One second, let me share with you few things. I had already shared this on your batch, but anyway, let me actually put this. One second, guys. Just give me a minute. I'll just actually put this across to all of you. Because it's very important that you are familiar with a few of these channels. These are some of my free channels. So, okay, I understand that there is echo, but I cannot do much here because the room which I have right now, this is a place where there could be a little echoes, but I hope this is manageable. Or you want me to? Yeah, room is empty. This is actually meant for only for the training purpose. I have taken this specifically for that. It is quite empty. Is it too much disturbing, guys? Is this okay? Now it's fine. It's fine. Okay. Let me actually space this out. I will talk slower so that probably you will be able to hear this more. Okay. Now, I have actually shared.
Sir, maybe if you can come little closer, that will be good, sir.
If I
Because
come closer, you will
yeah,
not be able to see. Now, is it fine?
now it is little better, sir. It was a little, they're resounding the, now
Okay,
it is better.
no problem. I'm actually doing few things for the improving this acoustic and as well as the lighting also. But anyway, right now with whatever it is there, now is it manageable, guys? All of you can hear clearly. Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, guys, I have muted all of you. What I would suggest is, if you want, you can unmute yourself at any point of time. But after that, please mute yourself because sometimes background noise can actually disturb others also. So that's a request. So I have unmuted all of you, but you can unmute any point of time because sometimes it could happen that you are not clear about certain things. You want to interact with me. You can feel free to do that. Okay. Before we get started, okay, so these are the links. Please actually go ahead and follow me on those links so that you are more familiar with what I do and how I do and what I am doing, from how long I have been doing. Everything is clear there. And by the end of this program for today, all of you will be also being a part of my paid student group, the paid community group, where you will be having much more updates, because this is actually something which is free updates, which is actually available. Anybody can access, but those are only privilege of my students, where you will get live market updates. So during the live market, you will be more familiar with what is happening. Okay, so let's try to understand this. So let me actually quickly introduce myself. So my name is Sri Harsha. I'm a stock market investor, trader, and I have been managing a lot of portfolio of many clients. And from background wise, I am not actually something into stock market. Stock market would be a rare combination for what I have actually done. I've done my engineering in information technology, and never I had thought that I will come into the stock market. And let me tell you why actually I got into the stock market. Stock market I got in because of the major thing, which probably could be, it was not a greed as such, but it was a temptation which we got into the market. Because there's some guy whom I was knowing from a colleague, and what happened is this guy was into the stock market, and he promised that he would be offering some 10% returns on a monthly basis. Now, this is how actually the whole thing happened. So I got curious and I thought, if I'm getting 10%, that is almost within a year, I'm going to double. Nowhere I have actually going to get this kind of money. So why don't I invest? So I invested with a lakh rupees. I just got started, and I thought even if it goes, I am not bothered. That kind of actually, with that attitude, I actually went ahead and invested. He started giving me for 2 3 months. Everything was great. Now what started happening is, all my friends and relatives, they also wanted to actually join, because that's a great return on investment, right? So all of them wanted to actually get invested. So I just introduced him to all of them, and what happened is he got close to almost uh, close to half a crore rupees with all my friends and relatives, and then he said tata bye bye and he vanished away. Now, this was a big shock for me, and then this actually created a lot of vacuum. And I had seen him trading, I had seen things what he was doing. Sometimes he was making money, sometimes he was losing also. But what I had seen is, this is a place where there can be money made. Now, this is a hard place where actually you have lost money. You have lost is fine. I had lost face because never I had actually asked anyone for money, but it was not directly because I asked them to do it, but they also got tempted and they invested, and it was my moral obligation to do something for that. So I started exploring about the market. So what I did is I put some of my money and I opened a Demat account and I started trading. And I had a completely wrong, what do you say, a mentor. Completely a wrong person from where I had learned, because this guy was doing all wrong things. Because I started realizing later that he was doing only intraday, he was doing all kinds of futures and options, and this is exactly something which is not advised for somebody who is just getting started in the market. So I started doing all these things because I started seeing him doing this, and I thought that is how actually it has to be done. So, and what happened? I lost that money also. Now, this was a big challenge. I had already lost money, others also lost money. Then I actually came in and thought I will make some money, will recover something, but lost that also. This was a big challenge for me. Then generally what happens when you start losing money in the market, that is the time what you do is we go and search for people who probably know better about this market. We start looking for tutors, right? Now that's exactly what I did. How many of you can relate to me? This is what actually, when you lose money, we actually go and search for somebody who can probably help us. So this is what happened. I started searching for people. A lot of us actually do this, because see, if I go and study, if I want to go and get into a job, what we do, we spend close to around 18, 20 years. We are actually only studying. Correct? After that, we actually go and end up in a job, and what we are doing is completely unrelated again. Correct? But here, we want to make a fortune out of this. We want to make a good, relatively a great amount of money. And when we go ahead, we have no idea about it. We just jump in. It's like you are going and doing the scuba diving or skydiving, and without having a parachute. That's exactly what happened. So I had no idea, and then I started learning. I started seeing who could actually help. I'm talking around 15 years back when I got into the market. See, today you are more fortunate. YouTube has so many videos. There are so many people who are giving you so many different ideas. But again, there is too much of things is also a chaos. Again, you will get more confused there. But for me, this is actually too much of information which is available right now, and you cannot know whom to actually follow, whom not to follow. We follow so many people. This is a different challenge you have right now, but I had a different challenge during that time, because there were hardly people whom you can actually count in fingertips who had an idea about the market, who were talking about technical analysis during that time. So I started researching for whom I can go and learn, and I found someone. And actually, when I went and asked him for the fees and how we could mentor and all, he was charging a bomb. Now, I thought one thing, see, either I can go back and start doing and lose that money also, or let me actually go ahead and learn from this guy who has the knowledge. Probably I'll be a much better trader, because see, in my entire life, I've spent so much of money only in learning, not from the regular technical studies or whatever we are doing academics. I had least botheration, because I was more interested in what is available in outside world. I used to spend a lot. I've spent more, lot of my money is gone only in reading books, taking courses in different things, because I want to enrich myself, because I understand that the knowledge is going to actually take us to the next important level. So I invested, till now might have invested close to around 15 lakhs plus only on studying various different things. Forget about whatever I've invested in the market for learning, using all those things is a different thing. I am telling you, around 15 plus lakhs I've spent only on learning different things from different people. And during those times, there were hardly few people in India who had actually this knowledge. I had to learn more from the people from the Western countries, and they used to talk from the US market, and I had to relate that to the Indian market. So it was a big challenge for me. So for me, from there to reach at a level here, it has taken me close to 15 years. So for you to people who are not familiar with me, you can probably start following me on the YouTube channel, on my Facebook and other places. So you will get to know about how and what I am doing, and what is my accuracy level and how things are working. You will be able to see that much better there, because if I tell you something, it doesn't make any sense. You can see for yourself, because everything is available on the internet. The YouTube channel is there every day. I give you live updates about what actually happens before the market even opens. I give you that is for completely free of cost. So guys, this is something a little details about me. I have done a live trading challenge on Facebook. So you can go and check those things. I have been doing that. Now I started seeing that people wanted to get more information. So I have been giving swing trading ideas. So you can go and check out those things. In the last few days, I have not done that for the reason being at this stage. See, the swing trading, when we are trying to do, it is something which we are looking for a period of 3 to 7 days or 10 days maximum. And at this stage, market is at a place where if I ask you to buy something, you may get stuck at a place, because from here, if market corrects, it is very difficult for us to actually hold on to these stocks, because at this place, it's not ideal to buy. The risk versus reward is not favorable. And the challenge is most of the people don't follow the rules. We actually talk about the rules, but people don't follow the rules. The stoppers is it, they don't get out and they expect things to work for them. But we are at a level from where if the correction happens, it may take quite a long time for the prices to come back to those original rates. So that is the main reason I have not done some things. Whenever I feel everything is working great, that is where I give you the ideas. Otherwise, every day I used to give the swing trading ideas. You can go and look at the history and you will be having a better idea about this. I think this is brief for us to get started. Let's go ahead and get started with what we have and what is the agenda. How are we going to do today? It is day one. So today is day one, guys. And okay, 1 second. Let me share you the screen. I hope all of you can see the screen, right? If you can see the screen, just type in screen in the comment box so that I know that you can see the screen. Can see the screen, guys? Okay, great. Okay, so let's get started. So the whole idea about this entire program is it's going to be a complete workshop. It is not something where you are just given theory, guys. This is theory plus practical, plus you will be asked to do some assignments. Because understand this, guys, when we are trying to do some activities, once you learn and you incorporate them, that is where you will move to the next level. So we will have assignments on an everyday basis, and we need to complete those assignments. These assignments, you will be part of our Facebook group, and you will be part of our Telegram group. You are already there, and you will be a part of the Facebook group. And in that Facebook group, you will be personally putting all these assignments. You will be personally doing things which will move you to the next level. If any of you are new to the market, let me understand here, how many of you are new to the market? You have absolutely no idea about the stock market at all. Let me try to understand here. How many of you are completely brand new to the market? Okay, Naveen says me. Aditya says new. Okay. Who else? Srinivas says new. Himanshu says new. Okay. Guys, whoever is new, okay, Mahesh says old. Okay. Old is gold, Mahesh. Okay. So, guys, whoever are new, I hope all of you have done the pre-training assignment which I had given you. I'd asked you to watch some videos. Have you watched those videos? If you have not watched those videos, what I would suggest you is don't worry. If you have not watched that today, probably you may still get what actually I'm going to tell you, but tomorrow or day after, when I'm trying to talk to you something, you may see skies, you may not understand that. So please go and watch those videos. For people who are watching me on YouTube, you can actually go to the playlist of my channel, and on the playlist of the channel, you will be seeing these 5 days of videos. Go ahead and watch this. This is very important for anyone who is new, because I'll be not getting back to explaining you what is support, what is resistance, what is RSI. I'll not explain you those things, because here I want to get into the strategies and how actually we are going to work. So I'll actually go ahead and tell you in detail what are we going to do, how are we going to work on this. So the structure will be like this. So we will be having the agenda, we will be working on the agenda, whatever we have planned for the 5 days. Plus, on top of that, you will be given the assignments, and you need to complete these assignments before tomorrow around 3 o'clock. So, see, 6 o'clock we are starting, guys. At least by 3 o'clock, let's actually cut this off. By that time, you need to ensure that you complete this task. It's very important, because this is something which will help you to get that discipline, because biggest challenge for a trader is getting the discipline, and these assignments will help you to move towards that. Okay, now let me actually ask you this. So the first day is about, see, the entire program is about how to do a pro trade, how to do a professional trader, how to make this big money. Whenever there is a big opportunity, you should be able to make a good amount of money, plus you should not be risking your capital. See, this is the whole agenda for this 5 days, whatever we are going to learn. This will be the whole agenda, guys. So on day one, what are we going to do is, I'll be sharing with you how pro trading works and why this is actually a low risk and high profit system, and how this can work for you. This is what we will be discussing today. And on this, we will be working out. So let's try to understand this, guys. Let me actually ask you this question before getting into this. Let me share with you a few things, and I had asked you to do one more assignment before we getting into this, which was to do with filling this survey. All of you have done this survey, guys. How many of you have not done the survey? We had asked you to do a simple survey here. If you remember, this was a survey which I had actually shared with you. I hope all of you can see this. This is a survey which I had actually asked you to do. I hope all of you have done this survey. Okay, done. Okay, if any of you have not done, no problem. Go back and do this survey. Now, because when you do this survey, this is going to help us to understand what is that you are expecting out of this program and how we can read this. See, this is what I am actually, the questions are like this. How long have you been trading? How have you undergone any courses earlier? What is the challenge you are facing? What do you think is needed to be done? And how much important it is? How urgently do you want this? Will it impact your trading career? So this is what actually we are asking you questions, and let's see the responses of this. This is based on your inputs. I have devised this entire curriculum of 5 days, guys. So let's look at this. Most of the people whom I see who have come and attended are actually brand new. Couple of you are new here, and most of them have no idea about the technical analysis. Okay, so look at all the challenges which most of you have said. If there is anything else any of you have, you can please let me know. So what happens is we can try to work on that. So what is the challenge most of the people are failing is, one is risk management, no loss. This is what actually the okay, he wants to ensure that there is no loss. So okay, 9 to 9 job. Okay, so what is the challenge? Okay, some of you have not understood the question. Okay, identifying good trading opportunities. Okay, this is the challenge. Learning about how to get this good profit giving stocks. Okay, how to select stock perfectly. Lost over 2 lakh, not able to make consistent profit. Okay. Now this is another challenge. Person has understood, has the knowledge, but still is not able to become an expert, needs some assignments. How to evaluate short-term investments. Want to know about perfect entry exit, stock selection, right entry point. For me, I have eliminated. So this guy, I cannot help them. There's money management, trade in and out, eradicate losses, confidence, fear, funds, proper funds. Nobody can help you guys. You need to help yourself. Want to be an independent trader, live analysis, lost money, entry, exit. So if you see guys, most of the people are asking for few very important things here. If I have to ask here, majority of them have these major challenges. One is the lack of knowledge. Second is no proper guidance. And third is actually no proper habits, which I can see here very clearly because the management, money management is a problem. What do you think needs to be done? So people are asking, one is they need knowledge, they need discipline, they need guidance, they need okay, strategy, practical knowledge, training, practice, money management, right training, research, discipline, expert advice. Okay. So this is the most confidence. Okay, guys, this is what some of you are saying. Good tips, I would say avoid tips, guys. Mindset and rules. Okay, these are some of the most commonly things which are coming out here, guys. So some of you are saying the majority of you are feeling that is very important and also feeling it's very urgent. So how it is going to be good, everybody is feeling very good about this if this problem is solved. So overall, what I can tell you is majority of you are asking, one is to get the knowledge, second is about getting into a practical implementation where actually you are facing a challenge, and third is having this mentoring or the continuous process practice. This is in just what I can actually see, guys. This is what most of you are saying. If any of you have anything specific you want to actually share here, please let me know, because based on whatever your inputs are there, we will try to ensure that this is taken care to a maximum extent by the end of this. So we are trying to understand what is your challenge, and by the end of this 5 days, I want to address and try to cover as much as possible in these 5 days. Is this fine, guys? Is there anything you want to ask here, anything you want to say here? Please actually type it in the even in the comment box, or you can go ahead and unmute yourself and actually go ahead and tell me directly. I'm perfectly okay with this. So Srinivas is saying how to use trading app. Srinivas Rao, I didn't understand. What do you mean by how to use the trading app?
Like I am using Zerodha, sir. Sometimes recently I don't know how to put the stop loss.
Okay, guys, this is not something which we will do here, because a lot of people who would have come here are more professionals also here. This is a very simple task, Srinivasji. You can go and search on Google itself. You will find so many different things. It's a very simple thing. Probably what we can do is we can address this on any of our mastermind programs. Every Saturday, for all my students, I do something called as mastermind. So on this mastermind programs, you can come and ask me any questions and I can actually resolve that. So we will not get into that because we have limited time. 5 days is a limited time, and each day we have limited time here. So we will try to do something which is more fruitful, because we need to get into strategies. We need to look at live data, live chart analysis, so many things we need to do here. Okay, so we can actually address these specific issues at any of these mastermind programs. Okay, search for, okay, which indicators are best. Mahesh, don't worry about that. We will anyway talk about that. For already in my free videos, which are already there on the YouTube, I have already given you a couple of indicators. But for the strategies which we will be using here, we will be using something in the RSI. I'll actually explain you in the future. So don't worry about that. Whatever is required, we will be covering there. Okay, anything else, guys? Anything else any of you have? See, if you have any questions which are not addressed, don't have to worry, don't have to hurry that I have to finish this in the 5 days. Guys, you will be a part of my student community. Even after that, you can feel free to ask any doubts, and you will be a part of the community. It's not only that I am going to help you, it could be our entire student community who could actually help you out. So that will be something which will be happening. Okay, managing 2 points below, not being tempted to sell in a trending profitable trade. Okay, emotion to hold a loss making stock. Emotion to hold a loss making. Why do you want to hold a loss making stock? It's already making loss. It's better to cut the ties and move out. Not being tempted to sell in a trending profitable trade. So see, the biggest challenge, I'll tell you, Rishabh, the problem is you book a profit earlier, then next time you will not book the profit. That time actually it will fall further. So one thing you need to understand is the whole idea in trading is you need to make profit. Focus on the process, not on the profit. So if you can focus on the process, as long as the process and you are sticking to the process, you will make profits. So we will work on that, don't worry. Emotion, okay. One second, if I could go through the course, share some thoughts of money goal setting, like okay, no problem, Divesh. We will address that. Any specific things you people have, we can always address this. Not an issue. But is there anything else, guys? Anything else you are expecting? He says 10 to sell early. No issues. As long as you are making profit, it's perfectly fine. Doesn't really matter. Because what happens is the biggest challenge, I'll tell you. Sometimes we actually, because of this, we get tempted and we actually hold on to something, and that may go down a lot, and whatever profit you have made here, that entire thing, it will wipe off. So the whole idea here is to make profits. Forget about other things. Don't worry, even if you are making lesser money, why? But first and foremost thing, on what basis are you trading? That is very important. So the biggest challenge which I see in most of the people is they don't have something called as a trading plan. Now, what is a trading plan? I need to trade when XYZ happens. So it's based on a criteria that I would trade. So it is not based on just random trade. So when you have a trading plan and when you stick to that, you will always be able to make money. So we will talk about at least 2-3 strategies here. We will be talking in detail, and that will help you a lot in understanding this. So why we need to learn trading discipline? Okay. Let me tell you one thing, Mahesh. If forget about technical analysis, even if you don't know technical analysis, you will still make money if you have a proper trading discipline. I'll tell you this. I know I'm telling something, people don't even learn the technical analysis, which is actually what I'm teaching. No, that's not the case. See, the discipline can help you make a lot of money. If you know everything also, if you don't have the basic discipline, you will lose everything, guys. That is very important. So Kiran says, I shall not be able to attend online from tomorrow onwards. Don't worry, Kiran, all that training will be recorded and we'll be sharing you the details. You can actually go back and see whenever you are free. That's not a problem. So what is a trading discipline? Okay, we will talk about that in detail. See, the discipline is about getting the entry when it is required. See, let me ask you this question. Before getting into that, let me ask you this question, Navneet. When do you trade? On what basis do you trade? Let us try to understand. Not only you, I'm asking everyone in general. Tell me, guys, when will you trade? What is the reason you trade? What price are you getting? So do you have any plan for that? On what basis? On finding a setup and trend. Okay, Divesh says finding a setup and trend. Support, Rupesh says support and resistance. Okay, what else, guys? Some of you are talking about something, but let's see how much are you following. We'll actually, if I go back and Navneet says as passion. So as passion means randomly do you trade? Shakir says when I get a proper entry at support and resistance. Vivek says when we have strong fundamentals. Strong fundamentals can help you only in a long term, Vivek, not for trading. Trading will not help. Kishore says either uptrend or downtrend, hitting one of them. Prajwal says it's easy. What's easy, Prajwal? Deep Joy says price action. Rajshekhar says just to make a little money to get to be secured. Okay. Srinivas says whenever stocks are low price. So what is low price, guys? What is low price? What is low price today? Tomorrow actually it can go much lower than that. How do you know? So Kiran, what is the swing trading strategy? What is the strategy you follow? What is the strategy you're following?
Hello.
Yeah, tell me. Who's speaking?
Can you hear me, sir? Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, sir. I do not follow any strategy. I just buy and sell. That is my simple strategy.
Correct. This is the main problem why people lose money. This simple strategy will
that
make
is
you
the
lose
reason
money.
I joined you. That is the reason I joined your courses, sir.
Good. Okay. Hari says buy a low price, sell above buying price. Okay. Fantastic strategies, Harish, but how do you know this is a low price? There's no way in which you can know it is a low price. It can go below that also, right? So guys, the whole thing is we need to be clear about a lot more things. So we will get to detail of this, don't worry. Okay, 1 second. Okay, 1 second. Mahesh says I use Bollinger Band, MACD, Pivot, RSI, but I create confusion sometimes. Okay. I don't want to know what is low price, Sergi. Okay. Okay. Srinivas, okay, don't know what is the low price. Okay, no problem. Fine, not an issue. Rupesh is saying if it is a breaking resistance, buy, and if it is breaking support, only buy, but the time frame is important, deciding entry and things. Okay, guys. Okay, let's keep these things more simple. I know each one of you might be doing certain things. Some things are working, some things are not working. But let me ask you this question, guys. What is the fastest way? What is the fastest way according to you to become a professional trader? I hope all of you can see the screen, right? What is the fastest way according to you to become a professional trader? What do you think is the fastest way? Tell me, guys. You can just type in whatever you feel is the fastest way to become a professional trader. Okay. Vivek says learn with minimum capital, having strong fundamental, proper knowledge, good analyst, learning what? Charts analyze, when to enter, when not to enter. Okay. Strong technical knowledge, accept loss, mindset after getting experience. Having a good mindset is the fastest way. Study, test, execute, improve, repeat. Oh, wonderful. Okay. Risk-taking mindset. Okay. Okay. A lot of you are talking quite a bookish way. So let me actually ask you this, guys. So according to me, I understand all of you are having wonderful opinions. Let me tell you, this is what actually I learned from one of world's greatest author, who is world's #1 trainer in the world. His name is Tony Robbins, all of you, any of you heard about Tony Robbins, Anthony Robbins? Any of you heard about Anthony Robbins? No? Nobody? Okay. Kaushal says yes. Sandeep says yes. Okay. See, Anthony Robbins is world's #1 trainer. He has been the personal trainer for people like Nelson Mandela, people like Bill Clinton. He has actually Serena Williams and so many, Oprah Winfrey. He has been the personal mentor, personal coach for a lot of these biggest celebrities in the world. Now, Anthony Robbins says one simple thing. What he says, if you want to be successful in whatever field, it doesn't matter which field it is. If you want to be successful, if you want to learn, what is the easiest and fastest way? He says is one simple thing. He says, go and learn from the best, whoever is the best in that particular field, who can actually relate with you. Guys, you may actually go and learn from XYZ, but if you cannot even understand what they're saying, it doesn't make sense. So you need to learn from somebody who is good in that particular field, who can relate with you. Second thing is go and just replicate what they're doing. Whatever they're going to do, if you can just do whatever they're going to do, forget about, don't put any new brain of your own. Just try to go and copy and paste. In our life, what we are actually taught is when we went to the school and college, what we are taught is copying is bad. Copying is not good, right? This is what we have been taught. But what is the real fact? What happens in real life? It's not only for this field, guys. It could be for any field. What is required is you need to just model somebody. If somebody is rich and successful, don't be jealous of them. Try to see what they are doing. Why are they rich and successful? If they are rich and successful, definitely they have done something good. Now just go and learn from them and do exactly what they are doing. Don't try to do anything else. Just copy. Yeah, copy trading. See, it could be a copy trading is a different thing, but forget about the rest of the things. Try to understand what they are doing. Try to learn what strategies they are following, what systems they are following, and try to do exactly the same thing. So the easiest, fastest way of actually doing this is one, this is what actually, I'm not saying this, this is being told by Anthony Robbins. He says, go and learn from the best and just do whatever they're doing. Just replicate it. Don't actually think twice. Just go ahead and replicate whatever they're doing. Number one. Second thing I learned from this guy called Napoleon Hill. You've heard about Napoleon Hill, guys? Any of you have heard about Napoleon Hill? Kishore says, I tried some of your swing trading, 95% success. Fantastic, Kishore. Thank you for that. So Vivek says yes. Shakir says yes. So Napoleon Hill is the author of the book called Think and Grow Rich. You've heard about Think and Grow Rich, right? Think and Grow Rich is a very popular book. And in this book, what they say is, if you want to be successful in whatever field, you need to be surrounded with people who are successful. You need to have something called as a community. Guys, this is what this entire era is of community. YouTube is a community, guys. Social media is a community. Facebook is a community. Android is a community. The entire thing right now, what is working today is a community-based way of actually learning. So that is the reason what I have actually done is for all of you, one easiest thing what I'm actually trying to make you do is I'm getting you in touch with all traders. So you will be a part of my student community where all the traders are going to gather. It's a gathering of all the people. So when you start seeing other people being successful, other people making money, you will also start actually getting that same kind of discipline, same kind of mindset, same kind of way of doing, and you can go and learn from them. You can actually go and mingle with them. You can see, it's not only with me you are learning, you will be a part of the entire community. So that's one gift from my side for all of you, even without you doing anything. So just because you are being a part of this, so what you will be doing is you will be a part of this community, guys. So what happens is, the main challenge with a lot of people face is, it's all about habit, guys. Let me show you something about habit. Let me show you a very interesting thing about habit. 1 second. Now, the important thing about habit is this, guys. Habit is HABIT. Now, if you just remove H, a bit remains. If you remove A, bit remains. If you remove B, it still remains. So this is what is about the habit, guys. If you are actually, if you are a part, if you are actually only making losses have become a habit for you. And if you have cultivated that habit, you will continue to go into a loss. But when you start seeing people are making profit, what happens? You create this habit of making profits. So what we will be doing in this whole exercise, whole area, see, it's not only this 5 days, you are going to be a part of the student community for a lifetime. You will be a part of my Facebook group and my Telegram channel of my students and all for lifetime. So this is where you are going to get this entire habit, you will get this entire community, and plus you will be also updated in the knowledge, guys. I hope you are getting this whole point. So this is where I will be taking you to the next level over a period of time. See, let us understand this, guys. Out of sight is out of mind. Sorry, out of mind is out of sight. Sorry, it's one and the same. So if you are actually in touch with the community, when you keep seeing more people are trading, more people are making money, more people are actually being successful, what happens? That creates the same kind of atmosphere for all of you. So this is what you will be actually seeing and hearing, and you will be doing, guys. So this is what we will be working on. So one thing is, guys, let's try to understand this. So if you want to learn everything on your own, if you want to learn everything, all the experience on your own, even a lifetime is not going to be sufficient. This is not told by me, this is again told by Chanakya. Chanakya says, if you want to learn everything with your own experience, it will take a lifetime and still you will not be able to learn. Okay, I have already completed this. So first is this, if you want to be a number one, this we have already completed, sorry. So this is the most important rule which we will be following, guys. Now this is called as ASAP rule. Now what is an ASAP rule? What is, according to you, is an ASAP rule? This is something which we will be following. ASAP rule. What is this ASAP rule? Let me actually type this out. It is ASAP rule. What is ASAP? According to you, what is ASAP? If you see here, the S comes with the dollar symbol, which actually represent money. So what is this ASAP rule according to you? As soon as possible. It's the regular thing. Don't know. Okay. Kaushal says don't know. As soon as possible. 5. Taking action fast. Okay. As soon as possible is fine, guys. Along with as soon as possible, I also want you to become as skilled as possible. It is not only the knowledge, guys. Knowledge is one thing. Knowledge you will get. You can just go and search on YouTube. You can go and read some books. You will get so much of knowledge. And the biggest challenge is too much of knowledge is also a big problem. You will be confused what to do, what not to do. I see a lot of people, they learn so many indicators. They put all the indicators. Their actually entire trading thing is filled with so many indicators. They're so confused what to do, what not to do. Correct? So people actually get confused when they learn so many things. They're more confused. See, it's very important for you to learn what is important, and it is very important for you to master that. See, it's not important for you to know everything. It is not really required. It is important for you to know whatever is required, to know to the depth of it. If you know to the depth of it, you will be able to be successful in this. So the ASAP rule will be, as soon as possible you will be able to do it, as skilled as possible you will be able to do it. So that's the whole idea, guys, because you will become skilled when you practice. So practice makes man perfect, right? So we will be doing the practice. We will be doing this again and again and again and again and again. So how many of you have actually seen my morning rituals? We do a lot of rituals in the morning. I may not be doing every day for the live because I am getting too much occupied nowadays, but I have actually been doing, if you have been following me, you have seen me doing some of these morning rituals. Any of you have actually seen this? What exactly I do there? Navni says, no problem. Some of you are new who have not actually watched this, not an issue. Some of you have actually been following me. Have you seen what we have been doing there? See, what happens is I tried to follow not fully. Okay, what did you try to follow? I have been doing some morning rituals, right? Have you gone to any of them? Any of these videos have you watched? Guys, the main thing is when you start the day, it's very important for you to start with a positive note. And okay, Rajsekhar says he has seen them. So Rajsekhar, do you remember what do we do there? We do certain affirmations there.
See, yes, sir. Actually, every morning you used to explain about the market trend, how it will go.
No, that is good. That is. Now, along with that, I also do something for a daily affirmations, which will help you to get. See, what happens is a lot of you have talked about mindset. Correct. See, the main challenge with the mindset is also to do with the discipline what you need to get. If it has to be incorporated, for that we also need to do something for ourselves. We need to feel and do this, because see, when we get into this greed mode or a fear mode, we actually tend to do a lot of mistakes. And this is mainly because of the emotions. We get carried away and we do a lot of wrong trading also. Correct? We do a lot of wrong trading, and these wrong tradings will ensure that we may not be able to make profits. To avoid that, certain things we do, that is more to do with the affirmations. Second thing is to do with what do you say? See, you talk about technical analysis, we talk about so many different things, but guys, in our mind, we are not open enough to attract money. See, what is very important is, if Goddess Lakshmi has to come, first of all, you need the Goddess Saraswati in you, because that is very important. That will give you that conviction, confidence for you to do anything. On top of that, if you need to make money, you need to hold that. See, making money is not a difficult task. The biggest challenge is holding on to that money, because you will make money, but you may not be able to hold on to that money. So for this, the biggest challenge is we have a lot of negative thoughts about money in our own mind. See, this could be because of various factors, and that affects us a lot. And especially when we are doing in the stock market, it is completely to do with money. It is a lot of emotions, guys. So we need to be prepared. Guys, understand, trading is a war. And if you have to be ready for a war, you should be prepared, you should be skilled, you should be ready with all the weapons. Correct? So that is what is required, and these are certain things which a lot of my students have been following, and they have been able to see a lot of change after they have been doing this. So certain things I keep doing. One is I keep actually doing these affirmations. Let me actually share with you so that if you have not seen, okay. If you have not seen, let me actually just share with you one of these affirmations and what are the other things which we are doing here. So you will get a clarity on this. There will be a lot of places where we are doing this. So you can see all these are the swing trading ideas which I had actually done. So yeah, look at this. This is the daily affirmations which I had actually been doing. So some of them are following, some of them are not following. So you can go and actually check out in that. This is one thing I do. And secondly, I also do another thing. There's something which you need to understand about money. About money, the biggest thing you need to understand is, see, when I talk to you about all these things, the biggest challenge with some of you may be that why are you talking about this? This is not what I have come here for. Guys, what I told you is if I have been doing certain things, there is a reason for each of these things to be done. It is required. You cannot only learn this technical analysis and make money. It is impossible. When I started, I went and learned technical analysis. I was doing good, but when I used to fail, I used to fail miserably. I started actually learning so many things, and I have actually developed a couple of things. I've taken the best of so many different places, and I have done that research. If you don't want to do the same research, which I have taken 15 long years, and for this, for me, I had main challenges. I did not have a mentor. The person whom I had learned, they were only teaching and just leaving. There was no support which is there. Guys, the whole system which I've developed here is because I did not get when I needed this. I wanted this to be available for everybody else, because when I wanted, I did not get this. If I had that at the time when it was required, probably it would not have taken me 15 years. I would have saved maybe 10 years. Even if I had saved, I would have saved a lot of money, plus I would have earned a lot of money. Please try to understand this. Warren Buffett was asked this question: why don't people become rich? Why, if actually what you're saying is good, if everything is good in the stock market, whatever you have invested, people can just go and invest in the stocks which you have invested and they can make money. Why don't people become rich? Why only few people become rich? Do you know what is the answer he gave? Any of you know about this? What is the answer he gave? Okay, guys. Okay. I hope you can hear me, right? You can hear me? You can't see, yeah. It will be dark here because the light is too. 1 second, guys. I will mute all of you. Okay, I have muted all of you. You may not be able to see me because the power has gone here. So it's okay. I'll share you the screen. So screen will be better. So 1 second. Or let me actually see if you can see me here. It will be quite dark, but let me actually put this up. Okay. Something is better than nothing. So okay, you can see me also, but it will be quite dark here. So guys, what has happened is the power went off, so no problem. We have a backup, but that's minor hitches will be there. So the thing is, what we are trying to do here is one is you need to understand that one is you need to actually understand the reason why things are actually being done, because it's not I don't want you to do anything blindly, but I have actually done this a hard way, guys. You don't have to do the same hard way, but you will realize that these things are actually working. People have seen magic happening once they have started doing this. Now, the next important thing I also ask people to do is based on the law, which says the law of, the laws of universe work very, very uniquely, guys. See, the law of universe has many, many different laws. And one of the important law of the universe is about giving. What it says is the more you give, the more you get. So I believe that fully, and I want to give out as much as possible. I am trying to give my knowledge to the best possible extent. I'm trying to give my money to the best possible extent. See, I'm trying to help people who need that help. So for this reason, I have been doing this fundraising campaign. So some of you might have seen this. In my channel itself, on the home page, you could see okay, probably it's not here. Where is it? Okay, 1 second. Okay, probably it is some other place. So this is actually I have been raising funds for lot of NGOs. One of the things which we did is when the COVID started. So during that particular period, so what we did is I teamed up with a couple of my friends, and we raised we had thought of actually raising at least ₹1 lakh for PMK's fund, and we were able to raise almost 93,000 rupees plus. We were able to do it within hardly around some 20 odd days we had the time, and we were able to do that in that particular time. And after that whatever was extra, I actually paid that amount and made it ₹1 lakh and actually donated that to the PMKs. So you may see that in the home page. I'm not able to get that video. Somewhere it is there. It should be somewhere in the I don't know why I'm not seeing that here. It should come in the home page itself. Probably I have to be a user, then I will be able to see this, because I am not a user. It's a featured video there. So we did this program there. So let me just see. It was called Business. Yeah, this was the thing, Business Accelerator Summit. Yeah, this is the video. You could actually see this video. We were blessed to have so many people coming in, and we could get close to around ₹1 lakh plus for this. And from the last 1 month, I have been also doing something. I've been trying to raise funds for this through different NGOs and all. So now I'll be sharing that screenshot right now. I'm not getting this. Don't worry. We will. The whole thing why I'm trying to tell you this is oh, okay. The power came. Okay. So the whole thing is the more you give, more you will be able to get. So we will be using the law of attraction. I'll be doing everything which is required. So it's not only one thing, guys. The law of attraction works. The law of universe works. Whatever is going to work, I have learned those things. I'll be sharing that with you. I'll be sharing that thing also. We have been raising funds for different NGOs, and one of the NGOs which we have been doing, we every 1 month we take 1 second. Let me just look at this. I can see that. Yeah, this is the fundraising thing I have been doing. Let me see where we have reached right now. So this is actually the fundraising we were actually trying to raise for a trust called Samarthanam. This is actually something which is more close to my heart because this is the first NGO which I did the voluntary. And now only 7 days are left and we are still at 31% of the target. So let's see how best we will be able to do. What I've been doing is last more than 10 days I have not done any live trading calls. I also urge my people who are watching me on YouTube also, that making some money, you can actually donate some money, help in whatever way it is required. So my whole vision is to create world's largest giver community, guys. We want to give. Let us give as much as possible, and more you give is more you will be able to attract. So see, guys, you need to be living in the world of abundance. If you start thinking scarcity, if you feel that I don't have enough, how can I give? You will not get. You need to have that abundance mindset, then you will get. First thing. Second thing is you also need to have that same abundance mindset when it comes to the stock market. Many times we have this, array, I have lost that opportunity. It doesn't matter. Every day you will get an opportunity. Every day is an opportunity. You will get a lot of opportunities. You don't have to worry. You just have to follow the process. Don't work on the profit. Profit will come, guys. If you can hold on to your capital, you will make money. My mentor says one very interesting thing. If you have to win, win, you have to be in the system. If you have to win this, actually win the game of stock market, you have to be in the stock market. So if you are not even inside, because guys, tell me honestly, if you lose your capital, how many times can you keep putting in your own capital? It is not possible. Please try to understand. The statistics says more than 96 to 97% of the people who get into the stock market, within the 30 to 60 days, they actually are out. They are not even inside the system. People don't stick on to that because they all want to make. Oh, okay, I was talking to you about Warren Buffett. What did he say? What did he say? He says nobody wants to become rich slow. This is the biggest reason, guys. The biggest reason is everybody wants to make money fast. Nobody wants to make money slow. Now look at actually what has happened with Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett has become world's richest person, but his wealth, if you talk, almost around 80 to 90% of his wealth, whatever he has created, has happened only in the last 10 years. In the last 10 years, he is able to create the kind of wealth which he had not got. See, even Dhirubhai Ambani, the Mukesh Ambani, whatever wealth he has been able to create, he has become world's 10th richest person. Out of top 10, he has become there. He was not even in the top 100 for so many years. So what has happened as a sudden jump, which has happened in the last 1 or 2 years, has been making him to jump there. But do you think he would have been able to reach there if he had not had that hard work which he has done for so many years. The biggest challenge with most of the people is they only see from outside that this person has been doing so much. But look at this, guys. Dhirubhai Ambani was able to actually create an empire. The same thing was given to Mukesh Ambani also. Same thing was given to Anil Ambani also. One guy has become the world's richest person, and the other guy is actually becoming bankrupt. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Now tell me. Now, if you actually, if I ask you this, now what do you learn from this? Now, do you think this is luck? Do you think this is luck? Guys, actually, it is all about how you're doing. So tell me, what is luck according to you? What is luck? What is luck according to you? A lot of people have this. If I get a good tip, I'll make money. People look at stock market as a gambling. People look at stock market as a lottery ticket. Now, if you actually look at stock market as a lottery ticket, if you look at that, you will actually keep doing the same mistakes. You will continue to do the same thing. That's exactly what happened with Anil Ambani. He was doing that. So luck is there. I'm not saying luck is not there. Now, Mukesh Ambani is lucky here. He is lucky. When you talk about luck, luck is preparation meeting opportunity. Luck is preparation meeting opportunity. So you should be prepared. Let me give you an example. Now, suppose you are actually very good in your work, and all of a sudden the company wants to expand. Now, if they want to expand, they want to actually take somebody who is internal in the company and give them a promotion than hiring somebody else who has no idea about the company. Try to understand this. If you start thinking, what is this company giving me? I will actually not do. I'll do whatever work actually is given to me. Then what happens? You will continue to be in the same mediocre place. But you don't worry about all these things. You only worry about your own growth. Start doing whatever it is required. Whatever may take 10 days of work, you may finish in 1 or 2 days. Some of them actually feel, why should I do that? They will give me some more work. Let me actually do it slow and steady pace. But the other ways who actually wants, they actually keep doing this. Management see that this guy is very dedicated, and what happens? This is where you are doing all the preparation, and the opportunity whenever it comes, that is where you will get lucky. Are you able to get this, guys? So whatever knowledge you are going to get here, whatever skill sets you are going to get here, you need to wait and apply that when there is an opportunity. When that opportunity comes, in one single trade, you will be able to make a good amount of money, guys. You will be able to make a phenomenal amount of money. Let me actually share with you some things. Let me share with you a few things so that you will understand why I'm talking to you about luck and how this can actually happen to you. Let me actually share these things. 1 second. I'm just trying to share with you a few things which is actually from my students community itself. Let me see some of this. Guys, look at this. These are all actually some of the tradings which our students have done. All these are the profits which they have actually made in all these days. You actually, since all of you will be a part of my group, you will be able to see this. You will be able to experience this live also. Look at this. So many of them are actually making. Now this is actually about the Give India. So this is happening on a daily basis. Some of them actually have lost money also. It's not that all the time they have made money. Now it's not about losing money. Now look at the comment here. This is the mistake. When you realize that you have Don't worry, Kushal, I have not shared with the group as such. I will share it now because I want you to understand why, because I don't want you to share this student group to anyone. This is only for the paid member. This is only for the paid members. So you will be experiencing a lot more things, guys. So this is where you will get this, the luck part is going to be taken care here. You don't have to worry, guys. You don't have to worry about being lucky. You think that you have been lucky enough to be a part of this program, because whenever that real luck is going to come, we will be making you prepared. Because guys, whatever I teach you, immediately you may not be able to apply, and it may not work instantly. But when the opportunity is there, I would actually share that with you on the student group so that you can take that advantage. Is that good? I hope this helps all of you. So this is something which I want to make you understand. This is not just the 5 days thing. This is just a journey which we are getting started here, guys. I want you to be accustomed to this culture which we are trying to create here. I want you to get a feeling of this. You will make a good amount of money as long as you follow what we are actually talking about. You need to follow the discipline which we will be discussing about. So the ASAP rule is something which we'll be doing. See, if you have to win, what is very important is 80% is the mindset, guys. So I'm talking so much about mindset because you need to be ready. See, I can teach you strategy. Strategy will actually make you money, but you cannot keep that money. And when you learn the strategy, the biggest problem is people try to put strategy in each and every place where it is not fitting. Please don't try to fit things anywhere and everywhere. It won't work. See, guys, understand, we have very limited time of 5 days. In this limited period of 5 days, I am trying to give you my best possible strategy to you. But that strategy will not work everywhere. Please understand. Where that strategy will work, you need to apply there. I'll be giving you the examples. I'll be sharing with you some exercises. When you do, you will realize you will try to fit in things any place and everywhere, and it won't fit. So I'll make you understand, because the biggest challenge with a lot of us is we want to do things. It is going to be swing trading, Prajwal. It is going to be swing trading. We will be only working on the swing trading. We will not work on the intraday and all, because the biggest challenge is, guys, intraday certain things work, certain things doesn't work. Now, just because actually we might have taken the right trade, and just because the momentum is not going to come, we may unnecessarily get into a loss, or we may actually end up booking loss for no reason. And probably we may actually also, there could be a lot of swings which will happen intraday. Volatility will actually make the stop loss get triggered. A lot of things will happen in intraday. Intraday is not for everyone. Intraday is mainly for professionals. Please try to understand that. So swing is something which we will be working on, and so this is what is required. So why I am spending so much of time is I want you to understand 80% is going to be only the mindset, guys. It is going to be the mindset. And if you're not clear with these things which I'm actually giving you, laying you the foundation here, you will not be able to make it, because it's only 20% is the strategy, guys. 80% is mindset. And if you're not prepared, I am saying you, see, the half the battle is won with the mindset. If you actually are able to focus on that, that will take care of rest of the things. It's all about that. Let's move on. So let me ask you this. The fastest way to learn swimming. What is the fastest way to learn swimming? What is the fastest? Yes, Manhar. Certain things may take time. I don't mind. If you people have any challenge, the recording will be available. I have covered a lot of things here. I want you to understand few things. And if you feel that timing is actually having a challenge, see, sometimes practice in a pool with mentor. Perfectly, Kaushal. Work on daily exercise, jump into the sea. Perfect, perfect. You are all right, guys. So that's exactly what we will be doing here, guys. So it's not only that you will be taught the strategy, you will be also asked to work on this strategy, and you will be also guided. So this is how we are going to learn the trading. So the trading will be done with, we'll be giving you the theory, we'll be making you to do that exercise, we'll be able to practice that. You practice it more, things will work in a completely different way. So that's how we actually are going to do this. And let's look at what else is there. So what we will be doing is, this is how we are going to structure this. This is a commando level kind of a training which we'll be doing. We focus on three things: action, repetition, and reporting. So the guys, the main thing is every day we have certain actions to be taken. So there is an activity which will be happening on a daily basis. So that action has to be done. Second thing is the repetition, guys. The biggest challenge which most of us have is, you go and read a book, you don't even open it any other time. Ravindra, you can do with any capital, it doesn't matter. It's a whole thing is about, as I said, it's all about the process, not actually about the profits. If you have a smaller capital, you'll make smaller money. If you have a bigger capital, you will make bigger money. But I would always suggest you to start small, because if you cannot make money with small capital, you will not be able to make money with big capital. Don't come and tell me that if I had that big capital, I would make money. I would say you are actually fooling yourself. You are fooling yourself, guys. Let me tell you honestly, you are fooling yourself. You're only giving an excuse, and that is not really going to help. Let me give you an example. Let me give you this. This is to do with the law of money. This is to do with law of money. Let me actually give you an example for this. Now, think about this. You are a kid. Think, or you have a kid, for example, you have a daughter, son, whoever it is, and they actually want to buy a ice cream, for example. So they want to buy you one scoop of ice cream. You go and get them one scoop of ice cream. Now, what happens? They are actually so fond of the ice cream, they want to take, and they actually are trying to eat, and they make it fall on the ground. It actually goes, and the entire thing is wasted. Now, as a father, will you give them, if they will ask you, give me one more scoop of ice cream? As a father, will you give them one more scoop of ice cream? Will you actually give them? I want you to actually answer me. Just type it in the comment. Navneet says yes. How many of you will give? How many of you will say no? All of you are a good father. You are actually trying to give one more scoop of ice cream. That also falls. Now what else? The kid will ask again. Will you give it again? Correct? Guys, please understand. Please understand. If you cannot eat one scoop of ice cream, you cannot eat two scoops. If you cannot trade with small money, if you cannot hold on to your capital with small profits, if you cannot hold on to this, you will not be able to do it. Let's be very, very clear about this. You need to start learning. It's not about, see, the biggest problem is most of us focus on the profits. Focus on the process. Focus on the process, guys. Focus on the process. If you can hold on to your profits, if you can hold on to your money, guys, one single trade you do in options, when that opportunity is there, your 10,000 can become 10 lakh rupees also in one single trade. But you need to wait. You need to wait for that opportunity. You cannot get that opportunity on a daily basis. The biggest problem is you want that opportunity to come daily. It won't happen. Guys, please understand this. If you are able to have your capital, if you have that money, you can make any amount of money. If you cannot hold on to that small money, you will not be able to hold on the big money. So it's very important for you to follow this process. So God will not give you 2 scoops or 10 scoops of ice cream if you cannot even eat 1 scoop. So start eating 1 scoop, then 2 scoop, then you will be able to probably eat the entire ice cream factory. It is possible, but you need to have that patience, guys. You need to have that patience. You need to follow the process. You need to be waiting for that opportunity. Opportunity, when it comes, you need to actually harp into that. You will not have an opportunity every day, guys. You need to wait. Right now, I told you today in my video, I clearly said don't trade. Forget about this. Right now, the opportunity is not to buy, but market is not giving us a shorting opportunity. Whenever we are trying to short, prices are still giving a bounce back, and that shorts actually the stop loss are getting hit very badly. So this is a main place. I said it's better for us to wait till the trade setup comes. There's a very interesting saying which my mentor keeps telling. He says, fools trade daily, fools trade daily and create opportunity for a genius trader to trade. Fools trade daily and create opportunities for a genius trader to trade. Guys, please understand this. Opportunities will come. You need to wait. Don't at all do anything. If you don't do anything, you will at least hold on to that money. Otherwise, you will actually make a loss for no reason. Why do you have to make that loss? The whole purpose for me to give you the swing trading ideas and so many other things is the reason is this, guys. If instead of making that loss, if that money goes to some good needy NGO or some good cause, think about how much blessings you will get. Instead of doing that wasteful trade, which is not going to really help in any way, not help you, not help anyone, it is actually only a waste of money, guys. If you cannot respect the money, money will not respect you. You need to respect the money. You need to be feeling good about the money you have. Only then you will get more money, guys. Everything is very, very related. So please understand this, guys. Today's lesson has probably been more on the mindset, but this is very important. This foundation is required. But so I understand probably you may be looking for strategy. Strategy will come tomorrow, guys. Strategy will come. But if you don't have the foundation proper, then you will not go there. I want you to have a proper foundation, and from here I will take you to the next level, So in the coming days, from tomorrow, you will be learning more details about what strategy to apply, how to apply, when to apply. You will do that. So the whole thing is, as I said, we will be following 3 things: action, repetition, and reporting. Now, action is what the task I will be giving you. Second is repetition. Guys, I want you to repeat. At least you read these notes. If you have taken the notes, please read the notes. It's very important. I'll be sharing this recording. Watch this reading again. Aditya, all these questions we will take sometime at the later stage. It is completely unrelated. Binary trading and all is completely unrelated. We will take at a call some other time. With it takes away all the flow. It's actually anyway not allowed in India, so let's not even talk about that. So it's not completely ideal. So next thing is, guys, from where to take notes. Whatever we have discussed right now, guys, whatever we have discussed right now, you have not, if you have taken any notes, you can actually refer back to that. Otherwise, you can look at this video again. The video recording will be anyway shared with you, and the videos will be available till Sunday midnight. So you can actually watch this again so that you will get the ideas. Because guys, even one simple word which would have told can give you a different perspective when you watch it from that level. If you are actually having that clear idea about actually getting the knowledge out of this, you will see every time you see, you will see a different perspective with whatever I've told you. So guys, the next thing is we will be reporting. So the task, whatever is being done, you will be a part of the Facebook community. There you will be reporting that. I don't want you to clutter the Telegram community, because we will keep it open for any questions you have or anything you want to ask, any other challenges you are facing. For those things we will keep it open. I will also keep it open for all the notifications which are required. So whatever latest notification I want to give, I will keep it for the Telegram. For that, you will be a part of my Facebook community, where you will be doing all these actions: day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5. There will be a task which are going to be assigned to you, and you will be doing that task. So we will be I'll be talking to you about that. And the 5th day, by the end of the 5 days, the 5th day, you should be able to take a profitable trade. If not a real trade, at least on the paper trading, you should be able to do that. That is something which I want you to do. That is the outcome after coming to this program. This is where I want you to reach there. So that is where I feel that I have done something by the end of this 5 days. So what happens in the 4th day, you will have this live trading, guys. On the 4th day, during the live market also we will be actually doing the trading. You'll be learning. So on the 3rd day, we will be analyzing and preparing ourselves for the next day. That is what is going to happen for the next day. We'll be preparing that and keeping things ready. So on the 5th day, you will be able to do this whole exercise of executing this. See, the pro trading system has very simple thing. It has only 2 steps. First is we have a trade plan 1 day before. That is what is that we are going to do tomorrow. We will plan a day before. And second is, on that day we are not going to analyze anything. We are just going to execute this. This is the only thing which we are going to do in this pro trading system. So what happens is, on what strategies we are going to follow, I'll be teaching you at least 2 different strategies here. And these 2 strategies are very powerful strategies, and you can apply this on any time frames. So you can apply this on any time frames, and it can actually really help you. And a lot of my students have last batch also, they made good amount of profits with whatever strategies we had actually shared. Some of them actually made good profits in option trading also with one of the strategies which I had shared. We will discuss that in detail. So guys, this is in just about what we had to do in day 1. We have already done that. The day 1 task will be, since we have been doing completely on the mindset, so this will be a part of my affirmation of the day 1. So this is something which you will be doing. You will be doing something called a writing exercise. What is this writing exercise that you will be doing? Is like this, guys. So what happens is, see, whenever we write certain things, what happens is you will start doing it. A lot of you have been talking about mindset, about not having discipline and all. This is a part of my affirmations which I do on a daily basis. And this is what I want you to write on the piece of, on a notebook. Write this at least 25 times. 25 times you are going to write this. Because see, when you, 21 times. 21 times when you write, what happens is, this will go into your mind, and you will start seeing it in a complete different perspective. A lot of my students in the first batch also said a lot of things actually internally changed. So you will see that also experience. But guys, when I am telling you to do something, please do it. Don't try to judge, why should I do that and all. If you are thinking about that, I cannot help you with that. But when you do that with whole heart and soul, you will see the magic happening, guys. So what you will have to do is write this sentence which I have told you. I trade only when there is an opportunity. I add target and stop loss to all my trades without fail. This, when you are trying to do this, you tried this 21 times. I want you to create this habit. It's not day 1 task. If you can do it on a daily basis, you see a magic which is going to happen in your life in the coming days. You will see a huge change within you. Internally, you are going to change. You will change a lot internally, and that is going to reflect on your P&L. on your profit and loss, it's going to reflect. You will start seeing changes within you, and tomorrow I'll be taking your feedback and I'll see how actually things are going to work with you. I'll be doing this daily affirmation task tomorrow anyway, so that you can all be a part of that. So you will experience that, how we are doing that. This works like magic, guys. When you write certain things, see, reading is one thing, writing actually gives you a complete different things. It actually makes huge lot of change. So guys, what I want you to do is go ahead and do this whole exercise, and we'll see you on so I'll put this, I'll give you all the links on the Telegram channel. You can go ahead and work on these things, guys. Okay, I made one mistake. I think today I have actually forgotten to hit the record button, but fortunately we have been streaming it live on YouTube, and anyway that will be available, because this day one is more of a overview, and I thought I will share it with people who are still skeptical about taking this program. They can have a better idea about this. So only for you guys, you will be getting all the other links where you can actually do this reporting part, and the student community, all those links, all the paid links will be there. Please don't share this with other people. This is only for the paid members. So only you people will be getting this access, and you will be directly a part of the Telegram student community, and you will be a part of the Facebook paid group community there, and you will be able to give all the inputs there. We will be doing all the analysis and putting all the charts and all there. So guys, I hope this helps you. Is there any doubts you have, anything you want to ask? You can feel free to ask me anything. So tomorrow we will be moving to the next thing. Tomorrow is where we will get into the strategy part, and how actually we are going to find the stocks, how are we going to apply this logic, everything we will start from day 2. So guys, anything you want to ask, anything you want to know? I'll be giving all the links, Navneet, on the Telegram channel. All the links will be shared there, don't worry. One second, let me see if I can pull in things here. I'll try to share it here itself on the...
Shri, I have a question, Sandeep here.
Yeah, go ahead.
So the systems which you are going to share with us, hey! So sorry, my kids were around. So what I wanted to ask you is, the systems which you are going to share with us, will it require to look up the charts as well, or it will be pure play on price action?
No, it requires everything. Some things actually may not, so some of them are price based strategies, some of them are indicator based strategies. So there are a couple of things which are there.
Fine.
So you will, when I discuss that, I will be telling you about that in detail.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
And mostly it will be in futures, right? It will be all futures, or it will be equity or options?
It can work, a couple of things can work on everything. Some of them may not work with everything. I'll be, strategy to strategy things may vary. Most of the strategy which I'm sharing with you can work on anything. It can work on options, it can work on futures, it can work on equity, it can work on everything.
Okay.
Because I'll be sharing with you one of them which is to do with, completely to do with price, which is completely to do with psychology. It's a completely different strategy, which is a mind-blowing strategy, which is different. Then there is something which is to do with the momentum. So there are a lot of different strategies which we will be discussing. Don't worry. We will, when we are talking, I'll be telling you where it will work, where it will not work,
okay.
how everything we'll be talking.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Sandeep. Yes, guys, anything else any of you are wanting to ask? You can go ahead, feel free to ask me. And guys, for all of you, as a Diwali, okay, Prajwal is asking accuracy of the system. Most of these things, the accuracy is at least 80 to 85% is the accuracy level. So, but always you need to follow the stop loss. Stop loss is a must for whatever we are going to follow. but the accuracy is pretty high with all these systems which we are going to share with you today. Okay, guys, as a Diwali offer for all of you who are there, I had already told you that you will be able to get somebody along with you. So if you have not added them, what you need to do is, if you have not actually been able to do, what you have to do is send me a message with the Telegram ID of the person. I'll be actually adding them to this particular group so they can also access this. So you are getting a 1+1 offer as a Diwali offer for all of you. That is something which you will be able to do. And you can ask them to watch this. It's available on YouTube. They can watch this whole video there. So they will not miss on anything. So there's nothing that they can miss out on this. Same question where all, yeah. Yes, Divesh, I will be doing that. Risk reward, I already told you, right? Risk reward generally, see, I always suggest risk reward at least 1:2. See, if there is risk is one rupee, then at least reward has to be minimum 2 rupees. Otherwise, don't even take a trade. Don't even actually take a trade. There is a good opportunity, then only take a trade. Otherwise, wait. You will get a lot of opportunities, guys. Opportunities are immense. Immense opportunities are. Okay, anything else, guys? Okay, fine, guys. Anything you want, you can always. Yeah, Prajwal, yeah, accuracy is one thing, risk to reward is another very important thing. If your risk to reward is good, then even if your accuracy level is low, it is still fine. See, two things are very important. One is the accuracy of the system. Second is about your risk to reward. If your risk to reward is say 1:5, 1:10, 1:20, then guys, even if I actually lose, if my accuracy level is still low, it doesn't really matter. Because even if I lose 10 trades, one trade will actually fetch me all the rewards. So it has to be what kind of risk to reward, what is the um, that is the edge what you have. Everything is very important. Okay, fine, guys. Then so I'll actually give you all the details on the Telegram, and we'll see you tomorrow at the same time at 6 o'clock. Thank you. Have a great night.
Lodu Lalit.